Have you ever noticed how one small misstep can suddenly change everything? In old age, a simple one fall can lead to a broken hip, weeks in the hospital, or even the loss of independence. It's not dramatic. It's the quiet truth many seniors live with every single day. But what if there were specific ways to walk that could drastically reduce your chances of falling, no matter your age or strength? This video is all about that. We're going to talk about 6 walking habits, backed by physical therapists and aging experts, that are quietly helping thousands of older adults stay upright, mobile, and independent. These aren't gimmicks. These are practical, tested adjustments anyone can do, starting today. If you're between 60 and 85, or if someone you love is in that range, you'll want to hear every one of these. By the end, you'll not only know what the tricks are, you'll understand why they work and how they protect the parts of your body most vulnerable to falls. And maybe, just maybe, you'll stop feeling like your balance or gait is something you have to accept getting worse over time. Ready to feel safer with every step you take? Let's begin. Step 1. Head position awareness. Most people don't realize that your head is like the steering wheel for your whole body. Wherever it points, your posture and balance tend to follow. That's why one of the biggest mistakes older adults make when walking is looking down too often or too far. It seems harmless, maybe even cautious, but it can actually increase your risk of falling. Here's why. When you tilt your head downward for long periods, especially during a walk, your spine begins to round, your shoulders collapse forward, and your center of gravity shifts. This puts more pressure on your knees and hips and reduces your visual awareness of what's ahead. You're more likely to shuffle, trip, or miss an obstacle completely. The body gets out of alignment, and that's when falls sneak in. Of course, you should still be aware of your surroundings, but there's a trick experts recommend: the 20-80 rule. Keep your eyes forward 80% of the time, looking about 10 to 15 feet ahead. Glance downward the remaining 20%. This keeps your posture upright, your balance sharper, and gives you time to respond to hazards. Take Ellen, a 76-year-old retired librarian from Arizona. She used to feel wobbly every time she walked down her driveway. Her son noticed she was always looking at her feet, so her therapist taught her to lift her chin slightly and focus ahead instead of below. Within 2 weeks, Ellen said her walks felt smoother, and even the stiffness in her neck and shoulders started to ease. She hadn't realized how much tension came from simply where she was looking. So, adjust your head. Let your gaze lead you, not your fear. Sometimes, the most powerful changes start with something as simple as where we look. Step 2. Arm swing rhythm. One of the most underrated tools for stability while walking isn't in your legs, it's in your arms. When you stop using your arms or let them dangle stiffly by your sides, you're removing a built-in balance stabilizer. Think of arm swing as your body's natural counterweight system. When your right leg steps forward, your left arm swings forward, and vice versa. This crossing motion helps keep your center of gravity balanced with each stride. But as we age, many people unconsciously restrict their arm swing. Sometimes it's due to arthritis, sometimes because they're always carrying something in one hand. But most often, it's fear of falling. Let's look at Joseph, 81, from Oregon. After a minor fall, he started using a cane, but his balance got worse. Turns out, he had stopped moving his right arm. His therapist taught him how to alternate cane use with intentional arm swing exercises. That alone made a massive difference. He hasn't stumbled since. Here's what you can do. Practice swinging your arms slightly as you walk. Keep your elbows relaxed and hands unclenched. Don't exaggerate. Just let the rhythm flow naturally. Even if only one arm can move freely, use it. It's better than none. Step 3. Heel to toe. Landing. The way your foot lands can be the difference between staying upright or falling down. Many older adults start walking flat-footed or toe-first, which quietly erodes their stability. Here's the correct way to walk. Heel makes contact first, then roll through to the ball, and finally push off with your toes. This movement absorbs shock, keeps your stride aligned, and prevents toe catching. Take Doris, 76, from Michigan. She'd fallen twice in her kitchen, tripping over nothing. Her granddaughter recorded her walking and realized she was moving entirely flat-footed. After a few weeks of practicing heel-first walking while holding onto the counter, her stride improved. She even said her knees felt better. Try this tip. Place a small towel on the floor and walk barefoot across it slowly. Focus on the heel-to-toe roll. It retrains your nervous system to move correctly. Step 4. The power of small steps. Shorter steps equal better balance. It might sound too simple, but it works. After age 70, longer steps can actually throw off your center of gravity. They increase knee stress, hip misalignment, and reduce your reaction time. Shorter steps, on the other hand, keep your weight over your feet, improve control and connection to the ground, help your body respond faster to changes. Take Larry, 79, from Florida. He used to take big strides to get places faster, but kept stumbling. After a therapist taught him to shorten his steps and slightly increase his cadence, he hasn't fallen since. Try this trick. Count how many steps you take in 10 seconds. Now walk again, with slightly smaller steps. If your step count goes up, you're doing it right. Step 5. Core strength is balance. Strength. Your core, not your legs, is the secret to balance. The core includes your abdominals, lower back, and hips. If your core is weak, legs overcompensate, posture slouches, gait becomes wobbly. Good news, you don't need the gym to strengthen your core. Try this. While standing near a counter, lift one foot a few inches off the ground. Hold for 5 seconds. Switch feet. You can also pull your belly button toward your spine while brushing your teeth or walking. Do it a few seconds at a time. Mary, 82, added these habits, and now says her body feels glued to the ground in the best way possible. Step 6. Awareness of floor transitions. Most falls don't happen because of big obstacles, but from small, unnoticed changes underfoot. As we age, depth perception slows. Lighting changes confuse our brain. Floor material changes, like rug to tile, can cause missteps. Solution: start calling out transitions to yourself. Say tile when stepping onto tile. Say rug or step up when walking across changes. It keeps your brain alert and body ready. Alan, 78, started doing this. One day, he almost slipped on a damp kitchen floor, but his tile reminder made him slow down just enough to stay safe. Final thoughts. One of the hardest parts of aging isn't physical. It's the fear that comes with it. Fear of falling, fear of not getting back up. But here's the truth. You have more power than you realize. Each of these 6 walking habits, you can start doing them today. No fancy equipment, no waiting. When you make small changes, you don't just protect your body. You restore your confidence, and confidence brings independence. Don't let the fear of falling steal your peace of mind. You can walk with strength, you can stay upright, and you can be the example someone else needs. Did any of these tips surprise you? Have you tried one before? Or are you planning to try one tomorrow? Leave a comment and let us know. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us keep making content that informs and inspires. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.